Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Make a Game Part 1. Finally the first part. So I put out in Part 0 a call for some suggestions. And I'm still going to wait for more to come in at the minute because that video only went up yesterday. So, got to give you guys time to come up with some ideas. But we did have a comment from Michaela. You'll know her from the channel from our... oh, look at all these things. Memory of Old, free. Stranger Things 3, free. Cool. There you go. If you're not on the Epic Games Store, free games. What was I saying? Yeah, Michaela. You'll know her from the Undertale Let's Play and as a guest from Let's Make a Sci-Fi RPG, I believe. So she commented on Part Zero's video saying a zombie type game, kind of COVID-19, and people hoarding toilet roll, that kind of stuff. Now, I personally think that zombie games are done to death, or undeath, if you will, and they're not my favorite genre. However, I got to thinking that we're gonna create a new one here, right? While I'm talking, because I can either edit this out, or so we're gonna do infection. We'll just call it infection deflection. It's going to be in 3D. We're not going to use the high definition render pipeline for a change because we want this to be a simple game. So I don't really think I'm going to need the Unity VFX graph or really high graphics or that kind of stuff. It is possible to upgrade from the standard definition pipeline to the HDRP, and that's easier than going the other way around. So I think starting off in the standard pipeline is fine. Anyway, so Michaela's comment got me thinking that an infection mechanic might be an interesting way to go. And then I was thinking an infection mechanic or a kind of healing mechanic or a curing mechanic. I don't know, given what's going on in the world right now with COVID-19, it might be a little bit too close to home, but it's also kind of probably the best time to make these kind of games. And this is just a little prototype project thing. So my plan for now is to create a mechanic where you go around infecting other objects, characters eventually, but at the minute we're just going to use the standard capsules and that kind of stuff. And we'll just be changing the colors to show that you've infected them. We'll do that. I was also thinking you could choose when you start the game to either infect or cure. So what we have is we have a mechanic, an infection mechanic or a curing mechanic, which is basically the same thing. It's just changing it, we'll change it to red if you're infecting, we'll change it to green if you're curing it, we'll start them off as white, that kind of thing. And we also have, so we have a game mechanic, we also have game mode. So that's a good place to start, and we can build on that as we continue. So I might have it that the AI, whatever you pick, the AI is doing the opposite. Now I don't know how we're going to get there, but we're going to start off. We're going to start off doing the infection one first, just because. So we're going to start off having the AI going around trying to cure everything that you infect, and you have to infect everything that's not the AI to win. Turn everything to red. So we're going to see if we can do that. And then we can, add in other mechanics. We can change things. We're just going to start off with this. Again, if you guys have any ideas, comment below, email me, hit me up on Instagram, that kind of stuff. I'm very interested to see what you guys think and what you guys want to see. We can change it. We can add stuff in. We can take stuff out as we go. But the more suggestions I have, the more stuff that we can actually work on. So that will be what we'll be doing. We are going to wait for Unity to open, and I'm going to wait for Unity to open. You guys will not have to wait because I'm going to edit this part out. So I will see you back here when Unity opens in the click of a finger. And we're back. So Unity's open. Here we are at a default scene. What I did, just to save on some time, was I created a scripts folder and a player script, so that I didn't have to wait for Visual Studios to open and do another edit. So basically, if you don't know how to do it, I went right-clicked on the assets, created a folder. I'm going to create a new folder for prefabs because we will need that. Not prefabs. No, rename that. Also, that should not be in the scenes folder. That should be in the assets folder. I did it in the wrong place. And to create a script, just create a new C#. C# script. She says under C#. So this has saved my layout from doing the particle playground series. That's fine. We don't need stats for now. So my layout might be different to yours because I change it around depending on what I'm working on. So it doesn't really matter what your layout looks like. We're going to create a plane, so we have a ground to walk on. I'm just going to scale it out a little bit, or to scale if you don't know. So there we go. And let's create a material. So let's create a folder, just to keep everything nice and neat, a materials folder. And in this, I'm going to create a material. This is going to be called ground. And we're just going to change the color to maybe a gray. And we'll just drag that onto that. Yeah, maybe darker. Dark. Don't really want black though. Go green. No, green. The Curate guys are going to be green. So we'll just go kind of just a dark color. This should be at 000. It is. That's cool. We will also create a material infected, which is going to be red, and create a material. Where's it gone? Material cured. And that's going to be green. So go to green, make it a nice green, a nice healthy green. Then we're going to create a 3D object. We're going to create a capsule, 3D capsule. Here we go. Whoops. Why? Unity is not. Why did that happen? Undo. What happened there? What happened there? Oh, did I fucking delete everything? Oh, I put in a W there. Right, okay. It was searching. Cool. I don't know how I did that. Create capsule. Here we go. Gonna put him on the ground. This is gonna be our player, so he's gonna start out infected. Now, so we're gonna have to figure out how to code this. Let's just make this bigger or to scale. Just give it a little bit more room to work with. We'll call this player. Player. That's not how you spell player. Player. And we'll tag it as player. I feel like that's going to be importante. So if we go over to our script, let's figure out how we're going to do this. First of all, we're going to need to move it. So we're going to do a float speed equals to 10. We're going to... don't want to serialize... Yeah. We'll do a serialized field and a range, actually. Range between... what would we say? 1 and 100. It's going to default to 10. So that's going to be our speed for movement. Trying to think. Float. We'll do a rotation speed. Rot speed. And that's going to be equal to... rotation speed is normally higher, so we're going to equal that to 50. We're also going to serialize it so that we can change it in the inspector and give it a slider. A range of again, 1 to 100 for now. If we need to, we can change that. What else will we need? I feel like we'll need a rigid body. Rigid body. Rigid body. Rigid body. Rigid body. Rigid body. And rigid body is equal to get components rigid body. I'm trying to think what else we might want to need. So we're gonna not do it in the update. So we're gonna do a move void move player. If input dot get key, never remember while the user holds the key down. Get key key code dot w if or input dot get key key code dot up arrow. We're going to move the guy up. Transform dot translate, is it? Transform to translate needs a vector 3. Transform to translate, new vector 3. Can I do new vector 3 dot forward? No. Can I just do vector 3 dot forward? Vector 3 dot forward. That work? Let's just save this. So that should move it along its forward axis. I don't know why I always struggle moving things every time, because every game I've had to make in the last 2 years of college and the little bit that I did before that, everything needed something to move. And yet I always mess it up. So there we go, we've got our road speed and our speed, so we can just use the slider. We're going to hit play. We're going to turn off the maximize on play. Going to hit play, and we're just going to see if I press forward, will he move forward? Clicking. He does not move at all. And you know why that is? Because I'm an idiot. Because I never call move every single time. Gotta call it or it won't work. Alright, let's let that compile. Fucking hell. Such noob mistakes. I swear, I've been doing this for 2 years. I know what I'm doing. Is it playing? Oh, there we go. He does. His speed is quite quick. Let's bring the speed. Let's. I'm not multiplying it by speed, am I? Multiply by speed. Multiply by time. Dot delta time. Let's see if that slows him down. Let that compile. This part is easy. It's changing the colors of the other ones that I'm gonna. There we go. Slower, better. Cool. Now we need to turn him. So we will do if input dot get key key code dot what we're going to say A is left, or input dot get key code dot left, not left, alt left, come on, left arrow. You are going to transform dot rotate, and you'll need a vector 3. Euler's. This might not work. So do a vector negative. Can I do a negative vector 3? Can't remember. Negative vector 3 dot right. Multiply by roots. I called it road speed. That's not how you spell rotation. I don't know what. Anyway, I'm an idiot. Let's highlight this. Was it Control or? Rename road speed. Lowercase. Road speed. So if you highlight something and then you press Control or twice, I don't know why you have to do it twice. You'll rename it everywhere in this script. Now, if you are calling this in other scripts, there is a way to rename it in every script that this variable is called, but I think, although maybe that it with two references in one file, maybe if I had other files, it would do it in that. And we hit apply, so that way you can rename everything from the same place. Road speed multiplied by time dot delta time. So that will rotate it left. A is left, correct. If in put get key code dot d or input dot get key code dot right arrow, then we're going to transform dot rotate vector 3 dot right multiplied by the road speed multiplied by time dot delta time. I'm going to save this. I hit play. Once it's compiled, hit play. Goes along its z-axis. Oh wow, interesting. Not. Huh. Well. Right. I know what I did wrong. I am an idiot. Let's unplay this. So we wanted to rotate around its y-axis because we wanted to go like turn. It's rotating along its x-axis for some reason. Simple fix. Vector 3 dot right. We will not do that. We will do let's do a new vector 3. New vector 3, and it's going to be 0, comma, road speed by time to delta time. Can I do it like that? I don't think so. 0, comma, there's a multiple out there. Road speed by time to delta time, comma 0 on the Z. Will that work? Oh, and it needs another bracket. Right, so it should rotate around that, and we'll do the same thing for here. This one will be negative road speed, I guess. New vector 3, 0, comma, negative road speed by time dot delta time, comma 0. And brackets. Will that work? Let's find it. Back in rotations. Play. So he rotates. He rotates. He rotates. Could update his rotate speed. Just bump that up to 100 and see how much he wrote. We might actually need a higher value. Well, that's harder to control. You kind of want a higher rotate speed, I think. But hey, he moves. Cool. And just in case we need it, we will do if input get key keycode.s, or you guessed it, input.getKey, keycode. Is it down or back? Down arrow? Down arrow. Then we are going to transform.translate. We'll do a negative vector 3 dot forward. No comma. Multiplied by speed, multiplied by time dot delta time. Save that. We go back. Let it compile, and then we should have a complete movement. Forward, back, forward, back. Yeah, cool. So he moves. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change this range for the rope speed to 500. Save that. And I'm going to bump it up to. Whoops. Will it let me? Yeah, there we go. 200. And we're going to see what that looks like. Or how it feels. Rotating better. We can still make them faster if we want. And we probably will. Cool. So now we're going to create some more capsules. Another one. Let's just bring them down to the ground. The other thing we can do actually is, let's see, where is your forward? This is not the best way to do a third-person camera, but it's the way I'm going to do it. I'm going to hit the main camera, Control-Shift-F, so we can, that's terrible. Control-Shift-F, I want to get like a third, well, that'll do. If I make that a child of the player, then when I hit play, camera will follow him around. Where is, there he is. So we've got our capsule here. So we're going to have to go get our capsule, change it to green. So we're going to have to figure that out. So we're going to have to do a, okay. So capsule. It's got a Capsule Collider. Does the player have a Capsule Collider? It does. Interesting. Why was it able to go through if it had a collider? Doesn't matter. Capsule, give you a rigid body so that gravity will work on you, I guess. So you've got a default material. How can I change your color? How? So we need to be able to access this guy. We need rigid body and collider. We need to access this guy and change his color. So we're going to do a radius to get in within a certain range for a certain amount of time. Then the color will change. He'll go red. Should I start them off as green? I guess I could have... Let's start them off as green. Cured. Let's start you off as green, right? So you've now got a cured material. I should be able to access that in the script. Trying to think of the best way to do this. And I'm not entirely sure. Let's so I'm gonna here, I can change the stuff so I can write, but I need to do it from this guy. Or I could do it on these guys if, so I could do that. Yeah, let's do it that way. I don't know if this is the best way to do it, but we are going to add a sphere collider. That's going to be, where's it gone? Where's it gone? This one's going to be, where is it? I'll close that. Sphere collider. This is going to be a trigger. It's going to have, oh, that's your capsule collider. No, where's your, oh, fuck. Capsule collider is not the trigger. Sphere collider is a trigger, and it's going to have a slightly bigger radius. So you're going to have to stay kind of close to it. So there, we'll set it to 2. So we need a script for you. Create C# script for, just call it NPC. Come on. I'm going to open NPC. Cool. It's not going to do anything for the minute. Eventually, I think we'll set up a nav mesh and have it kind of moving around. But for now, we just want to say Ontriggerenter, Ontrigger_stay. Ontrigger_stay is called once per frame for every collider that is touching the trigger. Ontriggerenter is called, I don't know if this is going to be the best way to do it, but we'll do it this way for now. If other dot tag is equal to player, we want to we need to probably call, can I set a color? Is this going to do that from here? Color, material, mat. On the start, we're going to say mat is equal to get component material, because there's a material on it. So then I can do mat dot, can I do a set color? Set color. We're just going to go red. Can I not do it that way? String name. What's that say? String name, comma, color value. Color value? Okay, no, we won't do that. Set color. Can I just do red? No. Int, name ID, string. Oh wait, I could do color dot red. No overload method for set color takes 1 argument. What do I need the string name for? Oh, that's probably for the name of the material then? So we'll do a string called, what was it called? Cured. I think. Let's go back and double check that. Just cured. Color.red. Was it? Capsule has cured. Yep. Cool. So on trigger stay, set it to red. On trigger stay is a Unity function like start and update, so I don't need to call it in the update function. It does it automatically anytime anything enters a trigger. We will put the NPC onto this capsule and we'll hit play. So where is he? If I move towards him, there is no material attached to the capsule game object, but the script is, there is no material. There is. It's this guy. What? Add component. Can I add? Is there a material component? There is not. I have a material attached to it. It's right here. Fine. Fine. You want to be like that? Fine. I'll make it a public material. Whoa, I didn't do it. I did not do it. We are going then, because if I change it on one, it'll change it on all. That's the issue though. that is going to be an issue because it's going to change it on every single cured guy. Where's your script? Your script is here. You're looking for material Kioid. You're going to put that into... Won't let me. Oh, that's a sphere collider. Jesus. Why can't I see? Where's my script? There, Matt. Right. Weird. Is going to go into here. We're going to try this again. Where is he coming in? There's no material attached to the capsule. Let me check my console here. Okay. There's no material attached to the capsule. Here's the capsule. Here's the material. So I don't understand. If anybody knows, let me know. I don't understand why that's not working. Material. There's no material attached to the capsule. What is this? Shader? Select material. It's there. So there is a material on it. Select shader. Whoa. Maybe I need... Is that what that is? Is this... Cured. It has a material. Cured is this, right? It is this guy. Right, okay. Can I do a shader then? Shader? I can. Shader. We'll see if this works. And we will say shader is equal to get component shader. We'll see if it'll get the shader. Then we can say if the player will do shader dot, can I set the color in this? No. Dot material? No. Color? No. What can I get with shader? Nothing. Nothing. Can I do a little shader color? No, I don't think that's going to work. So I don't think it's shader. It's material, right? There is a material on it. Not only that, but I'm also telling you what material it is. Here. Console. It's saying you're missing a material. Fuck off. But you're not. Can I... What if I... Can I do a color dot... I don't know, can I just color dot red? I don't know, will that work? No. Do a game object dot set active dot... Can't do a game object dot color. No, game object dot material. No. I'll comment this line of code out, and we will just do match dot set color. I can do a name ID, int name ID, string name and color value, name property example, property name example color. Okay. Property name example color. So would it be this? Would I change the albedo? String of albedo. We'll try that. Albedo. Color. Red. Yeah, red. Is that how is albedo with a capital A? It is. Let me play. Play. I'm gonna find him. Nope. Capsule. There's no material attached to the capsule. Oh, I didn't. In this one, I don't have it. Oh, wait. When I hit play. None. Weird. Cured if I pop that in there. And I go forward. Well, I'm not getting the error. I'm not getting the error. But it's not changing the color. Wonder why that was. We'll change this back to, what if I just call this color? Color. Will that do anything? If not, we'll go back to cured, although I don't think it'll be cured. Gonna hit play. Gonna check the capsule. Capsule. Where is it? No, we're looking for your script. Your script, oh, it does have a material on it now. We're gonna go forward. Your color hasn't changed, so take that. Set color, I don't understand this. Set color of cured, I don't get this. I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't think this is gonna work either. It did not. Go away. Go away. Right. I'm going to quickly Google this. I will show you what I find. Okay. So, underscore color is the main color of a material, so that might actually be what I need to. You should be aware you may need to use enable keyword to enable features of the shader that are not previously in use. Okay. Get the renderer component from the new cube. Attach this script to any game object in spawn a cube and change the material color using Unity engine. Modify behavior to start, create a new cube, primitive to set the color on game object, cube. So you're just creating a cube there. Then get the renderer and then change the renderer.material.setColor. So we're getting the renderer. I suppose that makes sense. Not the material. Right. So what if I did a, we'll do this. Renderer. So we can renderer is equal to get component renderer. Okay. And untrigger stay. If other targets are player, then we're going to say renderer dot material dot set color. What was it? Underscore. Let me just double check. Was it capital? Yeah, and spelled the American way. Okay. Color. Underscore color, comma, red. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, color.red. Do color.red. Cool. Cool. So if the player, we're going to try it, and my player is tagged as player, correct. MC.renderer hides inherited members component.render. Use the new keyword if hiding was intended. I don't know what that means. Red! Hey! We infected him. Cool. now what I want to do is we're going to duplicate, right? We're going to create a few of these guys. Duplicate, just bump them around. Because I want to see if I hit one, does it change them all? No, it doesn't. Red, 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 red. Come here, red. Right. Oh, Liston Verna. Why do I feel like one of them did? Oh, it was because I was on Capsule 5. I think that's what it was. If I just deselect everything, double check. Red. 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 And red. Okay, cool. So we're getting there. So that's the start of it. So basically, what I'm going to do next is try to figure out a way to add in a time, not a time limit, but just a timer so that you have to be within range for a certain amount of time. And I'm going to have the capsules moving so that you're kind of chasing them and trying to stay in close contact, in close proximity to them before they will change red. Then we can set up a healer AI that will go around and try to heal the ones that you're infecting. Yeah, I think we're off to a good start anyway, and I think it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Now, again, if you have other ideas of stuff that you want to see me put into this or work on or that kind of stuff, just comment below, hit me up on Instagram. All the details will be in the description, and we can add a little bit more into it. And we can keep building on it, and we can change it around, and we can just see where it goes, because this is what game dev is all about. Basically, you come up with an idea, you play with the mechanics, you play with the game feel, you play with the kind of the genres, until you find something that you think works. That'll be fun. And I think that we're off to a good start. There's a long way to go, but we're off to a good start. So I'm going to leave the episode there for now, for today. So if you like the video, hit the like button. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification icon so that you can get up to date with this stuff and the other content that I got coming out. And if you could share it with people that you think might be interested in this kind of content, that would be really cool. I'd love to build a community where we can obviously do stuff like this, build a game together, get your feedback, get your ideas, and then we can all see it come to life together. I think that would be really cool. I think it would be very enjoyable. For me, anyway, and hopefully for you guys too. So yeah, thanks very much for watching, guys. I will see you all next time.